Hey YouTube, it's Stuff here, and today I'll be making a video on my top 10 favorite tech gadgets, or gadgets for 2011. So let's get started. Um, this will not be in any particular order. It will just be the way it is. It won't be any order of my favorite to least favorite. It's just my top 10 favorites. So let's get started. First is the Nintendo 3DS. It doesn't do much, but it does. It is a kind of an interesting concept. It does not work as well as you'd think it would be, but it is an interesting concept, and it's a nice little thing for kids. As you probably know, I don't use a 3DS. It's just a little nice thing for music, even, and for other things. They just have great sound quality and all that. So that would be the Nintendo 3DS. Alright, let's move on to my second tech gadget. It is the Sony PS Vita, or Vita, or whatever. You may say, well, this isn't released yet. Well, it sort of is. You can buy a Japan model that can basically you reads in English. The only games you can play are in Japanese at the moment, but you can buy it on eBay. It's just a nice little thing, and I can't wait till the American games come out, because you won't have to buy a whole new console. You'll just have it early and be able to access it. And it does say down here it will be available January 22nd, 2012, which is next month. So they're going to be starting at $250. The one on eBay, I think, is $500, but that's because you were getting it. It started a while back, and you could have got it 2 months early from the beginning, which is pretty nice. So yeah. Alright, so number 3 is the Kindle Fire. It was a great present for a friend, or any of that, or for yourself, for a holiday present. It was at a great price for the tablet and for all it does. It was $200, and that was just a great price compared to the iPad 2. And it does not have any cameras on it. It has full color, obviously, and it's 7 inches, multi-touch screen display with Wi-Fi. It does not do 3G or 4G even. So yeah. Let's move on to my fourth favorite tech device, which is the iPhone 4S with iCloud, Siri, A5 processor, and a brand new camera. It's a great phone. It's by far the best iPhone yet, but this is just my opinion. I didn't buy one because the iPhone 4 is good enough. I don't think Siri's worth the extra $200. So anyway, let's move on to the fifth. So my fifth favorite tech thing is the Lytro camera. It's a very small little camera. I think you can buy it in different colors. Like the Red Hot is 700. It takes up to 750 pictures, and it's 16 gigabytes at $500, starting at $500. The Graphite is just black, basic grayish black, and it's $400, and it can take up to 350 pictures at 8 gigabytes. And the Electric Blue is the same as the Graphite, starting at $400 with 350 pictures and 8 gigabytes. So it's the only camera that captures life in living picture. It's very small, as you can tell there. It's great quality, and it's just a great little camera. Alright, so let's move on to my, what is this? Sixth tech gadget for 2011. It is the Jawbone Up. the Jawbone Up is basically a thing that you can use that's on your wrist, and it basically tracks your meals, your sleeping, and all that. You obviously have to put in your meals on or manually, but it does track your sleep and how well you sleep and how much sleep you get and how many times you wake up and all that. And it's just really good. And I heard that it does not run the if you're someone that gets annoyed by things around your wrist, I recommend do not buying this, because this is meant to be around your wrist 24/7 basically, and it tracks your movement and everything, and it's pretty great. But so yeah, let's move on to I think this is my seventh tech gadget of 2011. It is the Apple iPad 2. It's got a 10-hour battery with a A5 processor. It was a huge improvement over the last iPad. It runs iOS 5 and iCloud, and it has the front and rear camera, and it starts at $500, and it's fast. I like it better than the Kindle Fire in my opinion, but if the Kindle Fires are $300 cheaper, so there's a big difference going on there. The Kindle Fire is a great price for what it is, but I prefer the iPad 2. There's over 140,000 apps in the App Store, which is a great selection and a very big selection, huge compared to the Kindle App Store. Anyway, so let's move on to the next gadget, which is the 8th tech gadget of 2011. It is the Galaxy Nexus, which is the first camera to have image facial recognition. So when you lock it, it will recognize your face without having to put a passcode on it. It will unlock your phone. It's very fast. As you can tell right there, it's got face unlock, as I just mentioned. So you just, it's the first phone to run Android 4.0 Ice Cream Sandwich. So it's a great phone, very fast. And here it is. It's got the camera. It's kind of an awkward place for the camera though sometimes. But it is a fast phone. It's by Google, Samsung. So yeah, there's the camera. Alright, so let's move on to my 9th favorite tech gadget of 2011. It is the Roxio game capture. All you need is a computer, a Windows computer, and a Xbox or a PS3, and you can plug it in and you can record your Xbox or PS3 gameplay by hooking the cords into this box, into your TV and your Xbox and to your computer. And it's a lot of cords, I know, but it does work very well. It's the easiest way to record it. They are $100, and you can buy a recording capture for $50. I do not use that because I don't spend the money, but I want to spend the money on that. But I do use Camtasia, and I do have the Roxio game capture, and I use its editing software for my videos. The editing software that comes with it is amazing, and I just love it. It's by far one of my favorites, but I'm not going to level these on favorites to least favorites. Alright, now let's move on to the last one, the 10th gadget of 2011. It is the Asus Transformer Prime. It's basically like the iPad. It's around the same pricing, $500. I think they start out for 16 gigabytes. They have an 18-hour battery connection, an expansion, USB drive, micro SD card, and one year of web storage with Asus, and you can store and share files. you can hook it up to this little keyboard here, as you guys can see right here, right there. Hold on. Right there in that dark box I just highlighted, you can see that you just basically put it in. You've got a full keyboard that adds even more battery to it, and it adds a full trackpad and a full keyboard and USB ports on the sides. And it's a very nice little tablet. And I actually don't own one, but I have a friend that does, and I love them. So that's about it, YouTube, for my top favorite 2011 tech gadgets. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. Just to give you guys a little idea on what the few of the best, in my opinion, tech gadgets and tech devices out there that came out in 2011. So that's about it, YouTube. Thank you for watching, and this is Super Access. Sign out. See ya.